On your Fast Track to 7, it happened again outside of the St. Mary's Cathedral in downtown Fargo, but this time the Virgin Mary statue is missing. Police are investigating the theft of that statue stolen somewhere around 2 o'clock in the morning on September 10th.
It's worth more than $900 and is the same statue that has been vandalized multiple times across recent years. Also on Fast Track, money matters on a lot of people's minds. Some people in Fargo say they are fuming about another round of proposed property tax hikes included in next year's budget. City commissioners held their first public hearing on the budget at their meeting last night. Fargo's 2024 budget expected to be finalized at the next commission meeting, though that's scheduled for October 2nd. And it's a similar frustration in Mapleton, where many people there say they moved to the city in part to get away from the bigger city spending. Instead, they now feel like they're getting priced out of their homes. The proposed property tax increase could be more than 30%, but city leaders say it could be useful to run their city.
We've had a lot of challenges, I would say even in the past 10 years, of not being able to adequately provide the services that cities are able or supposed to be providing, especially on the maintenance side.
The city will have more meetings before a final budget is submitted to the state. That's due on October 10th. The West Fargo City Commission has now named 3 finalists in their search for city administrator, and they'll be interviewed again next Tuesday. They include Kelsey Baker of Benson, Minnesota, Sean Kessel of Fargo, and Dustin Scott of West Fargo. Scott now currently serving as acting city administrator. An independent firm handled the search for the applicants and the interview process. The city says of the 40 applicants they received, 9 of them were considered for the role. Several departments within the city have now been temporarily reorganized while they work to hire the new city administrator. This follows the firing of the finance director and the abrupt resignation of the previous administrator after an investigation uncovered utility billing errors of more than $1 million. You might be seeing a few more roundabouts in West Fargo. City engineer Dan Hansen is looking at 2 new spots that he says could use them. One roundabout he says is recommended at 9th Street and 52nd Avenue West. That's near Legacy Elementary. The other being considered at 23rd Avenue and 6th Street East, that one near Costco. And there's no roundabout way to talk about our weather other than it's going to be warm today. Meteorologist Lisa Green joins us for the latest on our Fast Track forecast. Morning, Lisa.
Good morning. Yes, summertime weather here today. We've got a nice view of that sunrise coming up this morning in Grand Forks. Some passing clouds in some areas, other spots that are seeing more clear skies, and that made a difference in viewing the northern lights last night as well. And you can check out the photos from that on our website, valleynewslive.com. And if you've got some to upload, head to our website, or you can do so right through the VNL weather app there. Upload your photos, and we'll be sharing them throughout the day. We're looking at some pretty good conditions again this morning to start off. Temperatures are ranging between 48 degrees in Jamestown, where the wind is very light, to 64 in Fargo. Most of us in that 50-degree range. Grand Forks is at 55 right now, and the wind is generally out of the south again, so warmer air moving in, and it will continue to be a little lighter than yesterday's gusts in the 30s. Radar and satellite map, you can see some passing clouds. There are even a few areas where we have a very light shower or sprinkle or 2 places like Wadena as that moves eastward. But in general, we're looking at some pretty quiet weather today and a decent wait out at the bus stop this morning for kids. And then heading home, you can see we'll be feeling the heat. We're looking at temperatures getting into those mid 80s by this afternoon. By 3 o'clock, we're at 84 degrees. Enjoy it while you can, because it's going to get a little more gray, a little more gloomy, and more soggy too in the forecast. Here's a look at our chances for rain in the coming days. Today, the last dry day. Most of Wednesday should be pretty quiet, but Wednesday night and then carrying on through the weekend, chances for rain will be there. Here's a look at that in the 11-day planner. And then by the time we get into next week, we're kind of taking a little bit of a break from the rain as well. But it is going to get more active heading into the second half of the week. We still get to enjoy those 80s, though, at least for a couple of days.
Okay. Yeah, get out and enjoy it while you can. Lisa, thank you.
K9 Riker with the Cass County, Minnesota Sheriff's Office now being treated for serious injuries after being hit with a metal pipe. Deputies say they were responding to a home on Sunday after learning that a man was assaulting people first with an axe.
The people are okay, but when deputies deployed Riker, he was hit twice in the head. The dog had to be rushed to a Twin Cities emergency vet hospital. No word, though, on the dog's current status.
The Great Plains Food Bank now partnering with local restaurants and caterers to kick off a new program today. Kitchen Coalition aims to help end hunger by preparing meals that meet specific dietary and cultural needs.
The first distribution is today at the Jeremiah program, another one tomorrow at the F5 project. Fill the Boot starts today in Grand Forks. The campaign collects donations for muscular dystrophy, ALS, and related muscle debilitating diseases. Now be watching for firefighters asking for donations today near 4th Avenue and Belmont Road.
And then again tomorrow, they'll be at South 20th and 40th Avenue South, and Thursday at 47th Avenue and Cherry Street. Times are the same each day, 3:15 to 6:30 p.m. Hoist a cup of joe today with the West Fargo Police Chief Dennis Otterness, all before he retires next month.
He's sitting down for the department's Coffee with a Cop this morning, starting at 10 o'clock at Sandy's Donuts on Main Avenue in West Fargo. An orphan sea otter pup being cared for at the Alaska Sea Life Center in Seward after being attacked by some orca whales. Workers from the facility were on an off-duty fishing trip when they noticed a pod of orcas attacking that newborn pup and its mom, who did not survive the attack.
Aw, the workers were able to recover that badly injured otter pup, as we see there, after the orcas left the area. They got him back to the center where they were able to care for him around the clock.
A heartwarming story.
Well, pastry chefs in Chicago have certainly outdone themselves. They baked a giant 1,000-pound cheesecake, all to celebrate the 43rd birthday of Eli's Cheesecakes and Taste of Chicago.
Yeah, the chef had to use a ladder to stack those baseball-sized cherries. You saw them right there on there. Now, it's 6 foot tall, this cake is. It's plain and chocolate chip. The company says it was 450 pounds of cream cheese, 70 pounds of sugar, 65 pounds of eggs, and 100 pounds of buttercream icing. I don't even know if Costco sells that size of things.
You know, I should have written that down so I could build my own.
Yeah, right? Can you get the recipe card? It would be like a scroll. It would be that many ingredients.
It looks beautiful, though.
I would love to take a bite out of that.
Yeah, why not?
I think that's what the Golden Girls had in their freezer, too, whenever they had to solve a problem.
That'll last for a while.
Yeah, just a little bit. Anyway, the Today Show at CBS
We're leaving.
Mornings.
We're getting out.
Yeah, I'm hungry. I'll eat that.
Take care, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow morning.